This is Kathy Chase. People ruin my life, and they lie about it. They have ruined my life. Then they went and ruined my children's lives. They think that they can pay for their sins in cash. They think they can lie to the public and call me names and badger me and insult me for their sins. And then when they don't want to call me yellow, then they call me Jesus because they've sinned so much against me. They call me Jesus to make themselves feel better. I guess that's how they're in so much frickin' denial for all your sins, and you're so vain to think that you can commit sins intentionally unto other people and their bodies, meaning me and my children, and then kill us for it. You're vain. You're vain, sick, sadistic people who I don't think there's any hope for you. There's no hope for you to even think that way. This little process of people stabbing each other in the back and ineffective problem-solving skills that you have, immaturity, insensibility, and thoughtlessness of other people. I am so tired of this. Rob dropped her off today, Autumn, this morning. He's sitting there shaking his head like he thinks he can kill her. Well, he was shaking his head at her. Why was he doing that? What the hell? What kind of drugs is the Chase family on? What kind of drugs are you on? My kids, if something happens to my kids, I'm coming after each and every one of you. I promise you. I will come after the Chase family. I will come after you with a vengeance. I will get a shotgun and I will kill you. That's a promise. Are you out of your frickin' minds? People ruined my life, and then they went to go ruin my kids' lives, and they think they can take their sins out on my children. Playing Jesus or yellow, Richard. No, you cannot. You're vain and you have no souls, and you're sick. You're vain people who only think about yourselves, placing your sins upon other people, and then backstabbing and thinking you can buy your sins with money. Your sins in exchange for money. What is wrong with you? I'm not dying, and my children aren't dying in vain for the problems you people created. The problems you created, not I. I didn't create these problems. Not I, said the hen. Was another book that I had when I was little. And, for you to think that I and my children should have to die because you think you're better than everybody else and your high society shit, you're insane. We're not going to die for your sins. We're not your personal Jesuses because you're sick in the head and you have mental problems. What is wrong with these people? How they raise their frickin' children? They were raised by the frickin' devil? I'm not dying for your sins, and neither are my children. Why don't you get this through your head? Kim, Shannon, the Lassens, Chase family, get this through your frickin' heads. I don't care. You can't pay for your sins with cash. It is not how that works. You can't pay to break the laws of this country when you know you screwed up with my children and me a long time ago. I don't care if it happened, things initially happened when I was underage, and the person who did it to me was underage. They turned around and used it as a weapon on my life. And then it happened to my children. How sick do you have to be? How vain are you to think that other people should have to suffer for other people's sins? Repeated sins. Repeated sins that they never learned from. They never learned a darn thing about. Why should me and my children have to daily pay for other people's stupidity and ignorance and lack of self-control and thoughtlessness towards other individuals and people to have respect for their lives? What is wrong with you? What is with your death quotas for innocent people? What is that all about?